No, it's definitely not gonna be. Ooh. Alright, let's do the most insane death run we can. We can just run, however, I want to see how much damage this does. The arc hammer is really undefended against attacks like this. So we'll see how well they do. Those Y-wings are really small considering infantry. Yup, that's just more proof of how unfinished the land overhaul is. I should literally just cut out all those files for now. We need a Scarif map. I'd love to have a good Scarif map. Not to make one, of course. I mean, my time is spread thin. Spread thin. We don't have time for all this stuff. I don't have time for all this stuff. As I said, I really should look into asking for some help around. But I kind of like doing everything myself, you know? Well, I say everything myself, and then there's like Nico in chat, which is like, I made your entire GC map, you fuck! He's like, yes, yes. Credit to Nico for that, of course. And all the other things. Hashtag thanks, Nico.
Incoming!
Oh, I'm sorry, but... Oh, are those gonna die? No? Okay, that's unfortunate. Can you hit those defenders? Oh yeah, that's just... And people tell me B-wings are bad. Absolute bullshit. Alright, now let's absolutely strike that, if you can. I don't know how much that... Do those have splash? Oh. Yes, they do! Ow.
Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders. Copy.
Please spread out. You'll still be able to fire because this thing is massive.
Reporting.
Actually do move towards it so you can... Thank you. Okay, how much... Ow, holy shit, look at that. I mean, they might have shreked all of our fucking fighters with like a couple of missiles, but this is doing a tremendous amount of damage. These B-wings are getting shredded by the intercept.
We have been defeated.
And we were this close too. We were this close too. Shame. Well, that's 12 B-wing squadrons done. Right, cool. Space station, everything else. Rendili has lost. Okay, they fucked off again. I'm spread a little thin here.
All right.
That is Jan's fleet. This thing is building the Annihilator. I'm not sure how many Annihilators there are right now.
Artillery online.
It should only be able to have one. Or well, two actually. The Purifier and the Annihilator itself. The Annihilator is far more dangerous because I don't think I've deleted the...
Construction complete.
What? Hyperspace route is gone? Oh no, it just looked like it. The Annihilator is far more dangerous than the Purifier because I have not removed the additional turbo lasers yet. Or the beam cannons. Alright, Starbase is there. Corellia, we need a Starbase there as well. We basically need to fortify this entire area. Alright, they are slowly creeping their way. But that's okay, because this push will stop right here at the Starforge. They have nothing to kill that with. Do we just start churning out ships? I mean, yeah, there's nothing bigger we can build right now. We lost all of our battle cruisers. And they're not coming back, so... Let's see, what will be the perfect fleet composition for the Rebellion? We have the deflector shields, which means that our rebel units will start deflecting a whole bunch of laser fire. So it actually pays to invest in regular rebel ships like the Dauntless and the MC-80 over units like the Sith Interdictors, or even Star Destroyers.
Construction complete.
Now, these don't build as fast at the Starforge as other ships, but they're still getting a 60% build time reduction.
Artillery online.
At least they damn well should. Let me actually test that theory.
Unit cancelled.
I started you after, so you should take over. Okay, we'll see. In my version of the mod, the Purifier is locked to 1, but you changed that a few weeks ago when you added the new one, and someone mentioned being able to make more than one Executor. Well, Executor you should be able to make more of, obviously. About 6, I think. Maybe more. That doesn't quite matter. I'm sure I could
Construction
commission
complete.
Bob for the map. Oh, sure, but I won't.
Frigate standing by.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tactical
That's
battle
not working
imminent.
either? Oh, for... This Starforge has, like, so many issues. It's like the cost reduction doesn't work. Starforge cost. Capital. Let's just write that down. Let's see. Starforge. Capital. Build time. Okay, so that doesn't work either. It's really annoying. I'm really getting sick of all these fucking arc hammers, bro. Rebel GC 40. 41. We need the new files to check the code. I'll send them to you as soon as the dev build is given out. Our camera was fixed, but he needs to start a new GC to fix that. Oh. So we're just going to be swamped with our cameras this entire playthrough. That kind of sucks. Alright, so we're going to see what's up with all of these issues. We're going to take another quick short break. This will be where I end the YouTube video and start the new one right after we are done with our mods, because we have just found a ton of issues which we need to get rid of. Alright, so, first of all, Starforge. What the hell is up with that? Battleship, secular, unique units. Secular, projectiles is okay. Starforge. Alright, so, the price reduction is not functional. The production time for fighters, bombers, corvettes and frigates is working. Capital and super capital it is not. And the price reduction also does not work. I don't know why this is. Maybe if I change the like stacking category? I don't even know how the stacking categories work, to be honest with you. I think if you set them all as the same category, they don't stack. So that's worth checking out. Lockerhall car point has been fixed. Cadell Bay max targeting distance. Ooh, that should be over to neutral Mandalorian. Cadell Bay. Max target. Alright, it's targeting max distance. That's set to 3000. I think it has more range than that. These are the facing dummies. Those can be discounted. Where are the Giga Cannons? These are lasers. These are lasers. Wait, what? That's nonsense. They must have more range. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 4500. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, max targeting distance. We're going to set this up to... let's make it a little closer so they still move in a little bit. Our camera's fixed, right. Thank you, lead. Much appreciated. Are you going to remove beam? Oh yeah, right, the beam cannons. That's a good idea as well. Where's that? That should be under Annihilator. Right, it does have a build limit, right? Build lifetime, so it can't rebuild them. Nothing should be able to rebuild these. That's a skirmish. This must be the regular Annihilator. That is the actual Annihilator. This is the Purifier. I should switch this. Reverse it and then add the ability to... Right. Do that some other time. I think these are either the Bismarck or the beam cannons. That's the Annihilator. Right, they need the damage proxy. They only need the first 3. So beam cannons are now limited to only 3, which is as they were supposed to be. Adamancy's version, of course, can have more. Max targeting distance is fine. There were more max targeting distance issues, though. I think the Kandoshi had them. Not the hard points. Actually, for the Kandoshi, it doesn't matter, since it is set up as a weapon anyway. And its max targeting distance is automatically bound to the missiles. I need to remove the beam cannon simply because there were 8 on the actual ship, only there are only supposed to be 3. The Adamancy version had more. Still need to send them the files for that, by the way. What are the 2 MC-30s? Well, one's an MC-30 and the other one is indeed, as Nico said, the Tide class. Also make sure the units you change the attack range don't have 2 of those codes. I recently had to just fix that. Really interesting. I'll look into that. Mandalorian Delbay. Targeting max. Right, there's just 2 here. Let's see. So that one is fixed. Starforge code. We're going to test the Titan countdown text. Wow, we are getting some major rain. Let me just quickly close the window here. This is. You might even be able to pick this up on the mic. It's raining so fucking hard right now. Lots of bad weather. I love this kind of weather. It's really my thing. I think the Skirmish Annihilator doesn't have a tech level set to 99. Ooh, that would be a... Oh my god, do you think they're... Oh. That's a good point. These are all just sloppy issues on my side. These are all sloppy issues on my side. Right, tech level 5. Yeah, no, Skirmish does have tech 99. Do you think it's actually building this anyway? No, that's bullshit. Tech level 99 prevents that. Alright, that's set up. What else? Titan. Where is that? What is the string called? All these string names are always a little confusing, since there is multiple. Count. Other countdown. Text Titan. Text. Text tooltip. Titan class. I think we're calling it a Star Battlecruiser right now. Star Battlecruiser. Construction time. Alright, that has been fixed. Minimap fighter icon sizes needs to be reduced, but that's a something that takes a lot longer to do. Magnificent Engine is also not something we can do right now. What's the max range on this thing? Max targeting distance 3000. That's actually supposed to be higher. Stick that to 4. Yeah, let's stick that to 4. Let's see what else. That's everything I've written down. There was something else, right? The Diamond Boron missile cruisers. If they're to be artillery, they need to be more versatile. And not dog shit. And currently with their speed set up, they are. So we need to change that. Let me change that in the text file as well. The broadside. Max speed. How about we... I mean... I was about to say 4, but that's a bit insane. 3 is good enough. Marauder. 3. Max speed 3. Marauder max speed is 3. Okay, so now the artillery... Okay, now the artillery frigates are actually a lot more useful. Let's see, these don't have any... No, okay. That's done. I don't know if this works. We'll be testing this out. I'm gonna leave this open. All right, let's continue. Indeed, yay for the rain, and it has already... No, I can still hear it very vaguely in the background. Alright, so that was like... all the rain in like 30 seconds. Now let's get back to it. I do wonder why loading the save files without the mods data folder over the actual data folder crashes the save. That's a little strange. There shouldn't be any files missing. Alright, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. After that quick intermission, I chose to try and fix the issues that we had found.
Vehicle
We're gonna do it
production.
again.
Vehicle in production.
Oh. Well, apparently we can't test anything right now because there is a planetary battle, which is on Endor. Is Endor defendable? Well, not against that, I don't think it is. They are...
Light vehicle factory destroyed.
Alright, and then they can capture this as well. Do I just sell all of this? I mean, it's worth nothing anyway. I may as well let this keep up and then...
Tactical battle imminent.
They can't get past Rakata Prime. I don't think they actually have enough to assault the Starforge, even if they pool their resources. Rendili is attacking with quite a bit. We are going to lose this, I'm afraid. We do have turbo laser towers, and they do only have mechanical units. Let's try. Let's try for a heroic defense. If we actually manage to maintain planetary control here, that will be a fucking
T2B over.
heroic
T2B,
defense.
copy.
Upgrade in
They do have
progress.
bombing runs and bombardments, though, so... They'll really have to hurry up with running into my turbo laser towers for that to be a thing.
We've secured a landing zone.
I've got a buddy over there who was confused as to as to why it was raining. That was definitely on street. It was very quick too. It's like 30 seconds and then it was done.
On it, sir.
Upgrade complete.
They're actually coming in here,
Armor
aren't they?
standing by. Course plotted.
Let me quickly check that out.
Enemy forces ahead.
Yup. And they're bombing from there.
Upgrade complete.
Are these going to run face first
Ready to
into the Dark Troopers? Because that would be a
I've
problem.
got him in my sight. Roger that. Form up.
How the hell do those stormtroopers survive that?
Awaiting orders.
We've secured a build
Adjusting
pad.
navigator.
Alright, maybe we'll have more luck against these.
Advance. Cannons charged.
That does a lot better.
We've lost a build pad.
No, I basically have to take out the entire ground overhaul files before I actually... We're gonna get smashed here. This artillery is just going to obliterate us.
Power generator destroyed.
Wow.
We've lost a landing zone.
Did that actually auto-resolve and killed all the... Impressive. But yeah, we basically have to take out all the ground overhaul files, at least XML files, just the code the RSS can stay, until we have time to do it fully. Alright, let's see. Is the speed fixed? No, it is not. This is majorly annoying. The strange thing is that the actual build time on the frigates works fine. Only on capitals it never does. Also, there's this magic missing thing. Missing text. Missing. Count down. What is it? Like 12 minutes 30 seconds? Alright, got that written down as well. Alright, so it clearly works on frigates. It clearly does not work on capital ships. Cost reduction doesn't work on anything. For whatever reason. I did want to build a couple of Starhawks. Let's actually build those at the few planets where we can build those.
Unit in production.
Let's see, only at a level 5 I believe can we build those.
Vehicle in production.
Now, Mon Calamari does have a production boost of 50. Does that actually work? Yes, that actually does work. So it does work at Mon Calamari. Should have a look at that ability then. Starforge Mon Cal.
Cruiser reporting.
Okay, Luckerhawk is fixed. Dalby fixed. Titan Countdown fixed. Right, and the rest is still there. 12 minutes to total galactic destruction. I don't actually... Missing was the subjugator. Is it? It's possible. I don't actually know what takes, off the top of my head, what takes 12 minutes to complete. Doesn't mean we should hurry up, though. What do I want to comprise our fleet out of? I actually have quite a bunch of shit here.
Coordinates received. We're moving out.
Let's make this the fuck you fleet. The fuck you fleet of dying. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of Starhawks coming in here. The Starforce currently has all of this defending it. Build a whole bunch of these. Sith. Oh, right, these don't get the production boost. Fuck, that's annoying. Malachor.
Vehicle in production.
I mean, they still build relatively quickly. Sith ships very effective against large starships, so they will be useful against whatever the hell they're building now. Unless it's the Death Star, but I think that would take longer to build. Oh yeah, this will be pretty good. Once these two arrive, we will head over to Korralag. You need to keep building stuff.
Constructing.
And a bunch more ground shit. Actually, we already have max ground shit. They can't actually engage this. I'm in this very precarious position in the galactic core here. I could try to move over to Fondor and stop... Oh, well, that thing has just been built, so... Oh, no, wait, the population capped. Never mind. We are fine. Alright, that's that. That should be that. Any of... that's a Dauntless. Move that over here as well.
Frigate moving out.
Now, I'm going to leave Rakata Prime mostly undefended, because again, I don't think they can even beat the Starforge if they tried. This can be here. That's another Starhawk. Thought I already had
Right
one.
away.
Construction
Right, you
complete.
can keep building that. If we need any Sith interdictors, we'll build them here.
Unit cancelled.
Actually, why not? Don't I just
Unit in
do
production.
that and just start building Sith interdictors?
Vehicle in production.
Again, we're gonna go through these rather quickly. Our money is going to severely deplete
Cruiser reporting. Awaiting.
since the cost reduction is still not functional.
Awaiting your command. Awaiting your
Great way to spend a ton of money very quickly.
Awaiting your command. Awaiting your command. Cruiser reporting.
Don't like the Centurion in the light version. Don't know if they are better. Well, they don't need to be better at all. They're quite good, depending on how you use them, of course. Alright, so we have a pretty large assault fleet here. Let's move you into the Pathfinder slot, which is kind of invisible right now. Still exists, just invisible.
Tactical battle imminent.
Or just a bunch of TIE Hunters. They have really large fleets, but they seem to be spending them out not where they need to.
Copy that.
Alright, so I need you to
Advancing.
move over there as quickly as you can.
Choose your reinforcements.
5 Dauntlesses, 6 Starhawks, a whole bunch of MC-30s, DP-20s. We got 1 random Secutor in there and a Interdictor.
Orders, sir.
Oh, speaking of Corellian ships, it appears that the Corellian Destroyer is quite massively winning the emergency build poll we are holding on Patreon right now. So we may see that that build starting either tomorrow or Tuesday. Tomorrow I probably want to do a bit more gaming.
Weapons armed.
And then Monday is my day off, and Tuesday we will start
Your
building that.
orders.
Depending on if it wins the poll, of course. AI cancels big ships when they are 50% finished.
Acknowledge.
Never had that, I don't think.
Roger.
Can't even find what large ships take 12 minutes. That's a little strange.
Roger that.
This thing is just ripping through these fighters. I love it. That's of course what it's supposed to do. Oh, right. Well, there is the enemy.
Reinforcements.
So let's bring in our Starhawks.
Forward.
We don't need to.
Heading for coordinates. Consider it done.
Alright, so this should be absolutely devastating.
Acknowledge.
Because we don't have enough missiles yet, let's deploy some
Reinforcements
DP-20s.
cancelled.
Setting course.
Reinforcements
Right
cancelled.
away.
What do you mean reinforcements cancelled? And then the broadside firepower.
We're heading out. Moving to coordinates.
Facility capacity.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Standing by.
Weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
firepower.
We've targeted the enemy. Firing weapons.
Now, of course, the Dauntless with its quad turbo lasers is extremely powerful for ship-to-ship combat. It's not very useful against starfighters, which is why it has like a garrison of, I think it is 4 A-wings and 4 X-wings. It seems to spawn them all at once. Actually, that may have been these. Right. These have the same issue, which is why they have the same garrison. Alright, so downside of the Starhawk, while it does a tremendous amount of damage, you can clearly see that it starts focusing 1 hardpoint. And it fires at that until the actual hardpoint is destroyed. Which is not so good for missiles, because it takes a long time for the missiles to actually reach the target. But you will absolutely obliterate everything you are firing at. Also has the very heavy proton torpedoes that the Centurion has, which of course deal a lot of splash damage.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Weapons online.
But the
We're
Dauntlesses
awaiting
with
orders.
the turbo lasers are definitely a way faster
Moving to attack
method of
position.
actually taking these out.
On station. We are ready.
These
Enemy
guys
target
can
sighted.
start attacking that. starfighters like A-Wings are currently attacking the ISD. It's not really great, but it doesn't really matter. We have them in
Frequency open. We
Waiting
await
orders.
a pretty decent death grip here.
Activating weapon.
They couldn't get out of this if they tried. Are they even dealing any
We're
damage
on
to
our
our
duty
ships?
station.
One Starhawk is taking a bit of damage. The first one we got in here. It's under attack by the ISD. It's okay.
Receiving you clearly.
Yeah, I ran out in Dominus. Alright, thanks for hanging out on the stream, man. And hope to see you later. Will there be special shipyards for the Republic, CIS, and Krellian ships? I think we're just gonna go with the standard level 1 to 5 shipyards in the new Starbase system. That seems to do the trick. Was thinking about corporations and such. Someone suggested that on a stream we did. I think it was the last stream. Where someone said, why, if we have corporations and such, or if we have different star bases for things like gas depots and gas refineries, why don't we also have it for different corporations? I was thinking about that, but I think that's slightly too... I mean, logistics-wise, it makes sense, but... You'd have to lock those behind higher tier space colonies as well, unless you want to go with a Corellian level 1, Corellian level 2, Corellian level 3, etc. And I think that's just too convoluted. So you'd be locking corvettes behind level 4 and 5 space colonies, which is just... that's too wonky. I don't think that's good. Alright, so we now have Korlag. We should send something over to Merkur. We can actually probably do that with this fleet. Once we have that, we will have all the space here in control. Quad we still have. Keep building stuff. As you can see, we can now actually build Imperial warships. This is really good. Fondor has quite a bunch of stuff. They are still building something which is missing. I don't even know. Can they even build CIS units? Yes, they can. I mean, I have Kato, I have Ringo. Let's see. What can build CIS ships? It is Kato Nomoidia. Let's see. Rothana is Republic.
Tactical battle.
I actually forgot.
imminent.
Wait, they're attacking my fleet of doom? Ooh. Okay, so... that is actually a very, very large attack fleet. That is a very large attack fleet. Oh, that even has Jan's entire fucking fleet in it. Okay, so... 2 droid control ships, 1 Lockrock battleship. We have the Purifier, at least I hope that's the Purifier and not the Annihilator. We've got the Arkhammer. God damn it. Alright, so this is pretty big. I'm gonna take a quick toilet break before we begin this. This is gonna be a large battle. This is a very large battle. How many command points is this fleet? Casual 250 versus our 218. Let's see, let me do a quick round of questions before I go. Dev build today, either today or tomorrow, whenever I finish the last bits on the Secutor. You won't be able to have one of every shipyard level. Well, you are in the PR build system, which is what we're changing them into. Alright, that also means we gotta change the shipyards over to the... right, so that's gonna require a bit more code. Okay, that's okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick toilet break. I will be right back. And then we will start on this Giga battle here. This is gonna be quite something. And we're back. We got 7 minutes left on the mystery ship, which is apparently being constructed somewhere. No idea. We'll see what comes out of that. We may be facing a battle cruiser. That's fine. We have our Sith fleet to deal with that. No matter what battle cruiser it is, that should be able to make short work of it, wherever it is. We're gonna actually hunt that down specifically, I think. Once that comes out, we're gonna use the Bothan spy network to see what's going on there, and then send our massive fleet after it. Let's see what's happening here. And then everyone died. The end. Dapslingers has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Let me note that down on the board for you. Still need to figure out what the hell is wrong with the stream notifications. The stream notifications have really gone to shit. I mean, the donations are still working. Subscriptions are apparently not. It's really annoying. Anyway, let me note that down on the board for you. And enjoy your one emote. We still need a couple more subs until we unlock new emotes. Actually, we have gotten so many new subs recently that we may already have the new icon slot. I'll have to look into that. Dapslinger. Dapslingers subscribe with the $5 Twitch Prime subscription. Very much appreciated, good sir. Welcome to the War Council. Rogue One, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Nico, the way we're gonna set up the star bases is, also didn't think we'd have station 5 slots in the new system. Just look over the Excel file I sent you. That's how we're going to set it up. Didn't you already code all this, by the way? The star bases are going to change into the space colonies, which is going to govern the levels, and then the shipyards are going to be the secondary stations. Again, which is basically how it's set up in PR as well. Did you already send me the code for all that, though? I mean, I don't have it implemented yet, but since we need new maps and all that too. Hot damn it, another subscription. Mitsuko subscribed with just a regular ass subscription. Thank you very much, good sir. Alright, noting that down as well. We still have some space in between the CRB donation and the other subscription. Mitsuko with the $5 subscription. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome to the War Council, and thank you for helping us to our new emoticon goal. There we go. We should be reaching that sometime soon. With all these subscriptions coming in, we must have reached the minimum. All right, now let's try to strategize this whole thing before we start. They have 2 control ships. And they have all of this, which means there's going to be a lot of starfighters. I'm thinking we need to send our DP-20s in first, just to clear out the starfighters as they are spawning, because there's going to be a lot of them. Now, our Starhawks, Dauntlesses, and MC-30s will be able to take care of the capital ships, at least a few capital ships. The Secular will provide decent fire support, and we may have to use the missile shield on the Interdictor. Even though there's not really a lot that we can use it on. They don't use a lot of missiles. It's generally going to be a lot of torpedoes and turbo lasers. Guess we can use it on the bombers? Maybe. I sent the code for all that, but none of that had anything to do with the number of slots the planet would end up having, so I just assumed it was... Oh, no. Maybe I didn't do the write-up properly. Anyway, we'll do